with everything that is changing in our world so fast, if you don't keep up or at least know what is going on so you can take advantage of the wealth revolution that is going to unfold and is unfolding right now, then you are going to leave so much money on the table. You are going to be left behind. So, what is it that you need to learn? What skills do you need to develop? What is it that you want to create? Get super serious and sit down and ask yourself these questions, knowing absolutely anything is possible. So it is super important that we rethink wealth and wealth creation. And that's what I'm going to take you through today. As somebody who has helped thousands of people to clear out their fears, doubts, blocks, and limiting beliefs around money, wealth, abundance, and success, I am passionate about helping you to be the best that you can possibly be and to implement effective and efficient strategies to get you from where you are to where you want to be as fast as possible. And that's what today is all about. So we know that we have this new thing called artificial intelligence, and it is only in the recent couple of years that we have seen the explosion of this fascinating and interesting and life-changing and maybe even scary technological advances actually come into our world. The fact of the matter is that artificial intelligence is changing our world. It's changing it fast, and jobs are going to disappear super fast. Already millions of people are losing their ability to create income. They're losing their jobs to AI, and this is not going to slow down. Actually, it is going to accelerate. So artificial intelligence is going to impact every single area of our life. No corner of our lives will be untouched by this technological revolution that is happening right now. So you either embrace it or you don't. If you're one of these who wants to sit there and fold their arms like I did in the beginning and go, oh no, it's too scary, we can't participate with AI. The genie's out of the bottle, guys. And if you want to be one of those who sits back and go, it's all satanic and blah, 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 okay, you do you. Quite frankly, I am finding that my ability to evolve and bring in the technology into my world and actually create the wealth, the success, the impact, the freedom that I am creating for myself and create it even faster is blowing my mind. The conscious conversations that I'm having with AI is unbelievable. ChatGPT is just extraordinary, and it gets to know you very quickly. I've even recorded a video showing you how to build your own education courses using ChatGPT, and I will leave a link to that course at the end of this video right there. So stick around to the end, because that is just going to change your life. Education is going to be completely transformed. I think it's only a matter of a few years before we see higher education facilities like colleges and universities be completely gutted. Because let's face it, most jobs, including even higher education jobs like doctors, accountants, lawyers, they're going to be replaced by AI. I know it sounds shocking, but do you know with ChatGPT, if you want to create a contract, a legal contract, you can go into ChatGPT and you can give it all the parameters for the contract and it will create a contract for you. Now, I don't know, it's probably best if you get a lawyer to look over the contract to make sure, because, I mean, ChatGPT makes mistakes all the time. AI makes mistakes all the time. It is early days. We haven't even reached general intelligence with artificial intelligence yet, but that's not far away. And then not long after that, we're going to have super intelligence, which now that's really a bit scary. But I don't have any control over that. And if it ends up destroying the world, okay, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to lose sleep over it, because I can't do anything about it, really. What I can do is help to make the world a better place and accelerate my ability to impact the world in a positive way and make a positive contribution by utilizing these tools that are being made available to us to make us more efficient and effective. So when you think about education, artificial intelligence will overtake education. And as I said, why would you go to a college or a university and spend tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars and rack up all this debt to learn something that is basically going to be, all those jobs are going to be taken by AI? Now, people are freaking out about this. However, do you know what's really cool? Is that as all those jobs go, you know what happens to humanity? Humanity finds a way to make themselves productive and to contribute in some way. So new roles will evolve. And here's where my little Pollyanna brain absolutely goes berserk, because I think, oh my God, I think of all those people who are stuck in meaningless jobs that they hate, because a large percentage of the population who are in jobs, they hate their jobs. So what happens is when those jobs are taken by AI, for those who are proactive and who upskill, it is essential that we upskill, that we now take our skills to another level, that we learn how to interact in the new world in a positive way and be of value to society, and we get to live our purpose, our passion. We get to do what is meaningful for us. We get to use this technology. And what won't go away is our desire for social interaction, for communication, to be able to interact with each other on a meaningful level. And this is where we will have a lot more time to be able to do those things. So if we're not stuck in meaningless jobs all the time, and we have done the work to upskill, to learn new and get new skill sets that offer value in some way, shape, or form, and that feed our souls and light us up from the inside out, then we have the ability to live a life of, by our design. And this is where AI has the ability to facilitate that now. So we've got to rethink education. We will have to rethink government. Government is going to be transformed as well. Health will be transformed. If you think of how AI can be utilized in diagnosing different conditions, in testing, in getting results of those tests super duper fast, in robotics and automations, in surgeries, and all these other ways, because as long as AI is programmed correctly, then it won't make as many mistakes as people do. Humans make mistakes. We all make mistakes all the time. We get it wrong. We have limited access to information in our brains. Whereas AI has access to all the information. And as long as it's programmed right and programmed by the right people with the right intention, then the ability for better quality outcomes through AI is insane. And of course, AI is going to completely transform business like nothing else. There are already countries and organizations that are looking to replace their CEOs with AI, because you give AI a problem and ask it to find a solution. It is not bound by its any personal invested interest, by its a lack of knowledge or skill or expertise, or a personal agenda, or an emotional investment in the outcome. It's not bound by any of that. So it has the capability to make decisions that are the best decision for the company. Now, you would need to build into it parameters like, okay, these are the things that are priority for us. The priority is, well, obviously a priority for a business would be the best economic outcome, but also a priority is the personnel who currently work for the business. We want to look after these key people who are employed by our company. Now, that's if that is a key concern for the company, right? So people are an integral part of business. And the beauty of this evolution is that in a world of fake, in a world of artificial intelligence, that interaction, that human interaction will become even more important and even more valuable because we are social animals. So, as far as wealth creation is concerned, this is really key because you will be able to create wealth. It has never been easier to create wealth than it is now. 100 years ago, only the privileged had access to the best quality education. Some people got educated, they could read, they could write, but a lot couldn't, which really limited their opportunities. Only the privileged got to go to university, and generally it was all male dominated. Women didn't even get a look in. There might have been some trailblazers out there, but man, they made it really hard for women. So there was the limit on education opportunities, which really limited people's ability to do anything that could create wealth. Even 40 years ago, entrepreneurship in most places was not such a big deal. Now, if you're in America, then it was absolutely a much bigger and more valued opportunity to be able to be an entrepreneur than it was in something like the little country town that I was in Australia. I was educated and funneled into a career path. And yes, I was very fortunate that as a female, I could go to university and that was encouraged. And I did go to university. I didn't finish what I went to study because I chose the wrong thing. But you know, there are some of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world never actually finished their degree. So your education does not limit you. But as far as our opportunities and our possibilities now, and compared to even 10 years ago, and you think about the introduction of the internet and what it took 20 years ago to be a successful entrepreneur, there was a lot more investment and there was a lot more risk. It took a lot more hard work. Whereas now with the internet, you can literally be up and running in a matter of hours. You just need the right systems, the right strategies, the right model, the right formulas to be able to create a successful business enterprise that goes from zero to hero super fast using things like AI. So if we think about it from the perspective of how now we get to live our lives on purpose, we can ditch those mundane, boring jobs. I was listening to a multi-millionaire entrepreneur this morning saying that he is innovating and creating automation in the food production space. So all those people who used to prepare food in restaurants, they will be gone. Delivery of food, when you've got, automated vehicles with no drivers, that will be gone. So there's a whole lot of jobs that will be gone, but those mundane and boring jobs that will be replaced by robots who can work much more efficiently and effectively. They don't take downtime or sick time unless they need to be, there's some maintenance that needs to be done to them. They don't complain, they don't ask for higher wages. The robots are going to take a lot of our jobs. So instead of whinging and complaining about it, get ahead of the curve. Think about in a future, in 5 years' time, what is it that you want to be doing? Get clear on the life that you want to live, on what you want to create, on the contribution that you want to make, on how much money you want to have coming in as your income, and what you're going to do with that income, the kind of lifestyle that you want to lead. Think about all those things because now is the time when you get clear on what it is that you want. It has never been easier to put the plans, the strategies, the systems in place to be able to get from where you are right now to where you really want to be super, super fast. I just have to add that this AI revolution and the fact that it is going to gobble up so many people's jobs is the exact reason why you want to act right now. You do not want to wait because this revolution is happening and loads of people are jumping on the bandwagon. They are upskilling, they are learning about AI, and if you are not on board with AI, then you really are going to be left behind. Not only is this an incredible opportunity, the time is now now to upskill, to learn. And you know what? It can be a whole lot of fun as well. If you don't want to be stuck on a UBI, a universal base income, which governments have been talking about for over 10 years now, which will be barely above the poverty line, if above the poverty line, then you want to upskill, you want to make yourself invaluable in the new AI, artificial intelligence age and revolution. Now, I have a free guide called the Soul Aligned Business Blueprint. If you would like that free guide, which will take you step by step through creating a soul aligned business strategy and a vehicle, knowing what it is that you are going to do and how you are going to create wealth in a way that feeds your soul, then all you need to do is type soul in the comments below and I will send you the link to download the free Soul Aligned Business Blueprint, which is very powerful and is going to help you to recognize and understand how you can take advantage of this revolution and evolution that is going to take the world by storm and turn us upside down and inside out. It's going to totally transform our lives, our work, our education, our government, our business, everything. And the people who learn to adapt and evolve, adapt or die, those who learn to evolve and adapt will win. This is the way you win in the future. This is the way you set yourself up in the future. So, what is it that you need to learn? What skills do you need to develop? What is it that you want to create? Get super, super serious and sit down and ask yourself these questions, knowing absolutely anything is possible. So I encourage you to go all in on this and start to redesign your life in a way that fits you, that suits you, that lights you up, that helps you to be the best possible version of you. You are here at this time of humanity for a very specific reason. Make no mistake, because God doesn't make mistakes. You are not a mistake. You chose this time for a reason. So take advantage of it, because there will be other opportunities that come along. But I tell you, if you miss this one, oh my Lord, you're going to be kicking yourself for years to come. Start rethinking wealth creation. And if you need to develop a new relationship with money and wealth, I know, dude, I'm getting there. Just about done. I'm sorry. This one wants to go for a walk. So I'm going to sign off right now because this one's very demanding. And if you take no for an answer, the joy of working from home. Hey, mate. Oh, now he's got my sock. So I love you loads, and I know what you're capable of. I know you're infinitely powerful. I know that whatever it is that your heart desires, you have the ability to create it, to achieve it. You are capable of more than you ever imagined is possible for you. So back yourself, go all in. Type soul in the comments below to get free. I know, mate. Sorry about that. Type soul in the comments below to get the link to download my soul aligned business blueprint. It is going to really help you to make massive progress super fast. And if you have enjoyed this and you want to watch that next video that is all about creating your own education course using AI, believe me, you want to watch this. It is insane what you can do with AI. Then just the link is right up here. The video is up here right now. Go and watch that next. I love you loads. I look forward to seeing you in another video soon. Ciao for now.